Hello everyone, LauraKBuzz here, and today we are back with another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, yesterday's episode we managed to make it into the Gerudo town. We met with the leader of the Gerudo, who was like, hey, something precious of mine was stolen. If you can get that back, sure, I'll trust you, I'll believe that you're the legendary hero. We can go try and calm down that mythical beast. So, first up on the job is we've got to go talk to the head of the guard, who's over here, who will hopefully give us some more information on these thieves. What are you doing in here? This is a barracks for the chief's guards, not a place for tourists to gather. We're on high alert after the recent theft, so you should clear out. What? Valeria sent you? My apologies, I'm the officer in charge of the soldiers, Captain Teak. The chief's alley was stolen by thieves belonging to the Yiga clan the other day, so everyone's on edge. We've determined that the Yiga's hideout is in Karusa Valley, but the soldiers are all exhausted, so I was just thinking about requesting some extra help. Hey everybody, listen up. The Hylian Vi has agreed to help us, so offer her any information you can. Consider yourself a part of our unit. If you have any questions, my troop will be happy to help. Right, so we need to go to the valley, which, let's have a look. Do we have it marked out on our map currently? Yeah, so we want to be going sort of northeast, not northeast, northwest. We've not got the map towers for this area, but that's the valley as I understand it, and that's where we're ultimately trying to head to. So we want to go northwest out of the city. I'm assuming there's going to be a, yeah, northish exit here. What's this about the storm still raging? In the northwest gate of Gerudo Town, we caution all travellers to avoid sandstorms. You'll lose your way. Makes it a hiding place for thieves and bandits. You can't see Karusa Valley from here, but it's in that direction, so we go towards the spiky stones, sure. Runs deep into the highlands. Okay. We don't know much about the treasure, but there are statues of swordswomen. People talk about the statues pointing to the hiding place of ancient treasure. That's superstition. So yeah, basically, if we follow those pointing statue sword ladies, they'll probably lead us somewhere important. But what we really need to be doing is heading out to where the Yiga clan are. Right, let's put on something a bit warmer. Is that enough? Right, I want to stick on my cool stuff for now, just to run off into the warmth. Now, at some point we do need to dye our clothing some cool colours. I will be dyeing pretty much all the items of clothing I have a cool light blue because, you know, gotta be on brand, gotta be brand consistent. So yeah, there's one of the towers there. We can probably go and get that relatively easily shortly. I'm wondering, is it worth going and doing now while we can see where it is? Probably not. There seems like a lot of climbing up into the mountain to do. Let's go deal with the Yiga clan first and deal with this temple. And once we've done our first temple, what I might do is do a big lengthy live stream where I do a bunch of the towers and shrine dungeons, and then if people aren't particularly interested, they can skip it. I'll probably archive the live stream on YouTube. So I'll probably do something like that. I'll do a big live stream of a bunch of that stuff in one go. Come on, get some stamina back, Link. I know jumping isn't helping you get stamina, but I want to make sure that if that lightning attack comes, that I'm at least jumping, if nothing else, to try and dodge. So yeah, that's the... That over there seems to be the valley. I'm just going to run straight past these lightning bats because they are not worth the effort they're going to take to fight, particularly with an electric weapon. Oh no. Oh no, come on. Please don't catch me up. Run. Oh. Come on, give up on me. Oh, I do want to fight this guy just because I want his his triple boomerang thing. Oh no, it's a double. What can I get rid of to get that Lazal forked boomerang? Because I do like those as a weapon type. I have a really good selection of weapons right now, actually. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna leave him his forked boomerang because I have a really good set of weapons right now that'll deal with a lot of situations, and there's nothing I particularly want to get rid of. Okay, so the sign that we're going the right way, and you'll be able to see it a bit more clearly in a second, is if you look between some of these pillars, you can see the strings between them. As we get closer, you'll notice there are a bunch of, like, I think they're like cleansing tags is what they're meant to be, but these sort of like paper labels sticking off of them, which is the sign of like, oh, this is where the ninja clan are. Like, I feel bad that my primary knowledge of these weird tags is not from like whatever. They clearly have some basis in Japanese mythos or cultural usage, but I mainly know them from things like Naruto because I'm a huge fucking weeaboo. Right, so yeah, a bunch of these tags and whatnot hanging. Also, I see you, you chameleons. I'm gonna try my best to avoid you all entirely. And it should be a fairly straightforward run through this valley. Now, always be cautious when running into a valley like this, because it does make a perfect place to be ambushed, because you have limited routes of escape, which is never a good thing. You can either run deeper into where you're going, or you can try and run back where you came from, but as long as they close off that one... Like, if assassins came from that direction, I'm then screwed. I have no option for easy escape, which is what makes this such a good assassin location. Because I'm ever so slightly screwed if I need to escape. See, it all seems eerily quiet walking up here, doesn't it? There's a little too much stillness and quiet for something that's meant to be a secret base. The longer we spend running into it without hearing anything, the more suspicious things become. Oh no, these mysterious rocks are rolling at me. That was probably pure coincidence and not any kind of targeted attack. Pure, luckily timed coincidence on their part, I'm sure. Come on, where are you? Where are you, you assassins? You gotta be in here somewhere. I'm trying to look at up above now, just on the off chance I can spot an attack coming. No, nothing to see. I wonder, maybe... Oh no, there's some more rocks. We weren't safe at all. I was about to say I thought we were safe, but apparently we were not. Okay. I think it's just the 3 rocks coming. Again, so far their defences have been relatively minor. There's not really been anything so far to put us in any real danger, has there? It's just a couple of, like, slowly moving boulders rolling down towards me. However, in my headphones, it did sound like there was someone walking behind me for a second there. So I turned around, but no one was there. Still sounds like there's someone behind me. Okay, it's a little bit too cold. Do I have any warmer trousers? I can't remember if I... No, I could have got warm trousers, and I forgot to go do so. Okay, I'm going to ignore you, you skeletons. Spoopy, scary skeletons. Sending shivers down my spine. Spooky, scary skeletons. I need to warm up soon. Oh, there we go, assassins! Okay, I'm going to switch to the Thunderblade just because it's faster. Okay, where are you going to surface? There you are. And every time you defeat one, they drop bananas and money. And a bow. Where'd the bow go? The bow fell down here. Now, this bow is really nice, actually, in that it only does 14 damage, but every arrow you fire becomes 2 arrows. So it'll hit twice with 2 arrows, only using up one of your arrows, which is nice. It gives it an effective power of 28. It does double the number of hits. Oh god, triple ninjas. Okay, we've got you. There you go. That's 1 ninja down. Okay, come on, where are you? Let's get the money and bananas before we forget. Okay, where are you? Oh, you're over there. There we go, that's a bunch of ninjas down. I can't take any more bows right now, but do I have any I can get rid of? We can drop both of these 5 ranked bows. And the 10 rank bow. And hopefully we can trick it into letting us have the... Come on. Oh, come on. Let's drop the bows we don't want somewhere over here then. Yeah, and we should be able to pick up 2 more of those fancy bows. There we go. That's better. I'm a big fan of the duplex bow at this point in the game. It's a nice, readily available one. Oh, it's more duplex bows. Come on. Okay, so this room is basically just surrounded by a bunch of flammable scrolls that we're going to need to burn away. Now, I'm going to drop a weapon for the second. I'm probably going to come back and get it. I do like the Guardian Spears. Right. Here we go. It's useful to use a torch for this because they don't burn out nearly so fast. Let's find out what's behind each of these. I'm basically just going to run around and I'm not going to wait for them to burn. Or not going to wait for them to finish burning. I'm just going to run around and light them all and then inspect them all in one go afterwards. Okay, I managed to set myself on fire. That was not ideal. Okay, I'm trying not to waste all of these torches on the keys. Come on, we're almost there. That one is the way that we actually need to go. But a bunch of these do have useful items behind them regardless. These are going to take a second to catch light. Let's see what's in here. Also, we seem to be a little low on health, so I'm going to have some bananas, because my goodness, we get enough of them in this dungeon. Baked palm fruit, hooray! Baked fruits of various kinds. There's a sickle, but I'm not particularly interested in that. Right, we're going to see in a second what was behind all of these doors. There we go. What's in here? Anything in the pots? Probably not. Oh no, there are some arrows. It was worth doing anyway then. Sapphire. Sapphires are super useful ways to make money. What's in here? Nothing. I think it was just where some of those bats came from. Down you go, bat. What was in there? Nothing but more bats. Let's get your bat materials. They're always useful. There's a couple of barrels here that we're probably going to have to smash to find out what's in them. 50 rupees. What's a good weapon for smashing barrels that's got high durability? That'll do nicely. Hillian shrooms. Mushrooms are always good. That's the actual progression path. That's the sickle that we decided not to take. Here there's some more bat parts, and I think that's us done. Yes, here we go. Onward. Now, for this, you're definitely going to want something that's a bit of a faster weapon. That Guardian Sword's probably a good call for now, so, yeah. Oh, it's a captured Gerudo. I'm not going to be able to save them right now. What are you doing here? The hideout, these Yuga thieves who stole the Thunderhelm. If they spot you, they'll call their friends for sure. There's no way you can take them all on. If only you had some way of distracting them, but I don't know how. All I ever see them do is patrol and eat bananas. I haven't seen anything else that you could exploit as a weakness. Listen, this place is dangerous. You should get out what you can. I can take care of myself. So your hint there is basically there's a bunch of bananas in this dungeon. You can use the bananas as a way to distract the guards so that you can lure them into places and sneak past them. That's not my jam. That's not how I want to tackle this. I'm going to put on sneaking gear completely. Total sneaking gear. And we are going to do assassinations. I'm going to be a fatal assassin of the night. Okay, that didn't work because I was not stood far enough around the corner. I thought he was going to turn the corner and I could make my assassins run. It's fine. I can assassinate him. Where's the big guy? There you are. No. Yeah, the big guys are the problem. At least as we're currently leveled, they will take us out in a single hit. So I'm not going to mess with those dudes right now. So I know the timings for this when I run straight there and I don't spend time doing conversations and stuff. Oh no, is it? Oh no, yeah, it has put us back there. That's okay. We've got the sword equipped. So I'm going to grab the bananas, smash the pots, and run down. We should get there. As this... Oh, what I need to do... If we die again, I'll make sure to save that we're in the sneaking gear before we come in. Okay. Okay, if we can reach the back of this guy nice and silently... Come on, we're almost there. We can silently take him down in a single strike. And if you can get rid of these big guys, the small guards either don't get summoned or they're easy to take out. So yeah, here there is a single one of these guards posing by a door. Their vision is severely limited by these masks they're wearing. They're not very good at seeing things in their peripheral vision or outside of their cone of light. So it's really easy to sneak strike them from the side. Apparently that sneak strike was not successful? That is weird. I've never known that to not work. Okay, you're dead. That's good. We killed the big guy. That was the main thing. I know that, like, the sensible thing to do would be to do this sneakily, but screw it. I have fun. I have fun murdering my way through. I like murdering ninjas more than I do sneaking past them. There we go, you're dead. Plus you get money. Money is always useful. And you don't get money if you leave them to, you know, do their own thing unmurdered. Yep, another sapphire. Yeah, there is a bunch of really good money-making opportunities to be had in here. So this area, I can only assume this is the area up this ladder is meant to be here for scene setting more than any practical purpose. There is just an entire room full of bananas. I assume that's meant to be like, oh, here's where we hoard all our bananas because we're the Yiga clan and we love bananas, and there's probably some kind of reference that I don't get because I am not from Japan. Like, I imagine there is probably some pun or some cultural reference I am probably missing as to why these assassins are banana obsessed. Right. So, we've got a few assassins in this room that we want to take out. This is a relatively safe place to start overseeing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then I think there's a 4th over there. This one we can hopefully drop down nice and silently. Walk behind. And come on, sneak strike. You can do it. Sneak strike. Pull it off. Yep. I think what might have failed to kill the previous one that I sneak struck was that you have to be perfectly behind it. I may have been a little too far to the side. Okay, so let's keep an eye out for where this guy's... Actually, let's deal with the one over here first. Make sure we're hidden behind these blocks. I think we're safe here. Come on, let's get a good view on where this guy's at. Okay, which way are you coming to investigate? Ah, there we go. Now, before we try and do another sneak strike, our weapon died, so let's make sure we've got a good one-handed Thunderblade will do. Where are you going? Are you going to come around that way? Yeah. The main thing with these guards is if they spot you, is just make sure you get behind them nice and quick. As long as you get out of sight nice and fast, there's not much they can do. Oh, the one guarding the door spotted me, but that's fine because I got behind cover nice and fast, and sneak strike. Aha, and there's just the one over there left to deal with. Let's take a little look at where he's walking. Is he just walking around this table, isn't he? Yeah, these guards are really easy to fool into walking to places. If they see you very briefly, they'll walk to where they saw you. And you should be able to just wait until they're out of sight, get behind them, and sneak strike. And I think that's this room cleared out. Let's look for valuables while we're here. I don't think that leads us... there might be something on top of there, actually. Let's see if there's anything up in this roof that's of value. There might be a chest or something. Yeah, there's a chest on top of there, but that's about it. Oh, and who'da thunk it? More bananas. I'm gonna have to make a dish involving a bunch of bananas, aren't I? Silver rupee, more rupees. Always useful. Now, this room here took me absolutely for fucking ever to work out. Mighty bananas, yay! So, the room gives you arrows. It gives you a bow up here. I assumed that the solution was something to do with these drums that look like bullseyes, bow and arrow, something along those routes. Now, what I managed to completely miss is that there are treasure chests in the floor, which makes sense. They're there for you to try and pull up. Now, maybe I'm just silly that I missed this. You'll see in a second what I was supposed to catch is that there is a wall that gets highlighted when you use the magnesis rune. I didn't notice that when getting these chests. I'm pretty sure, like, this chest I got from this angle or something, so I did that one, then that one, and I never had the magnesis rune open over here. I had no idea there was a secret door. Another fun fact I'm going to tell you about this area. This area, you can get to without doing the Yiga clan dungeon, and it's just an empty pit with a hole in the floor that if you fall down, you die, even if you use the, what is it, the paraglider. Yep, that's the hole. And no way to leave other than warping back to a warp pad. I landed down here, and I genuinely didn't know what this area was. And I just got very confused. I found this out of order. And then when I eventually found this in order, I was like, oh, this makes a lot more sense. Who the heck are you, and what are you doing in my napping spot? Wait a minute. That thing on your hip, is that going to be a Sheikah slate? If that's a Sheikah slate, then that means that it's you. You're that link guy everyone's been looking for. What luck, my scouts are out in the field looking high and low, but you just wander into my hideout. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. I am the leader of the Yiga clan. The strong, the burly, the one, the only. Master Koga, now prepare yourself for a lovely glass of sherry. Okay, so this guy is relatively easy to defeat. So yeah, stage 1 is he's going to try and throw these magnesis boulders at you. You basically just have to shoot an arrow at him when his defense is down. He'll drop the thing on his head, run in, get your sword strikes in. Nice and simple. Stage 2. Which is stage 2? Oh, he circles the boulders around himself, so you have to wait until one's above him to do the drop, and then he'll fall nice and near you. So yeah, he's a really simple mini boss. He is not that hard to do once you know what his deal is. Most of the damage dealt to him is by the boulders falling on his own head. Like, he deals most of the damage to himself. And then we've got a third stage. Oh, I know what stage this is. Where we have to... basically wait until he summons that big metal ball and whack it down into his own head. Haha! You were your own demise, Master Koga. Who would have thought it'd be done in like this by this guy of all people? You think I'm just gonna let this stand, do you? Do you? I almost lost my temper there. Oh, what a pain. I can't go on this way. What to do, what to do. I've got it. I need to bust out my serious moves. A secret technique taught by my father's mother's father. It will destroy you. This is the end. Oh, yes. I'm going to do my secret move now. Oh, maybe it's just a tad too big. Are you still over there? Well, no matter. Pretty soon you'll be gone. And not just from my line of sight. Only the leader of the Eager clan used the secret technique in his... Oh no. That is a really depressing death. Coward, I shall be remembered. The Eager clan will track you to the ends of Hyrule. Ah. Yeah, that's a dark way to go. But thankfully, as he was dying, he decided it would be a good idea to leave behind the treasure chest, including the thing he stole. I don't know why he felt the need to do that. Maybe his magic faded when he died. It's a thing that can be used to withstand lightning. Now, we're supposed to go give it back to the leader of the clan. That's what we're gonna do. As best I can tell, you could probably just not do that and still go to the Divine Beast. Can we... No, it doesn't appear in our equipment. It's... Okay, no, we do need to go back to her then. Okay, there is a way in the game that you can get that item to be a wearable piece of armor, but apparently it goes in your key item slot initially to force you to return it so that you don't sequence break this particular narrative quest. Which, I get why they do it. They have a cool set piece moment they want you to do while going for this this Divine Beast, and I'm not going to begrudge them that. So, what we'll probably do, we'll do a couple more minutes today. We won't actually enter the dungeon today, but we will go back to the leader of the Gerudos, and we will find out what we do from here now that we have our magic, wonderful, lightning-resistant item of clothing. Okay. Now, see, I don't know why I can't just enter the Gerudo village like this, because honestly, that looks feminine enough. I could pass for female in that. Okay. Actually, let's get the snow trousers while we're here. So there's a guy here who... is he here right now? No, he's not currently here. There's a guy who sometimes wanders around here that will... Is that you over there? I don't know if it's this guy. He wants to basically like hit on a Gerudo woman, and his way of doing that is he has sand shoes and he won't give them to anyone that's not a Gerudo woman. That being said, basically, he won't give his sand shoes to anyone that's not a Gerudo woman, but in order to earn his trust, you have to take a picture of some statue thing, but that's in a cold place, so you get him to temporarily give you snow shoes and trousers, and then eventually you can get the sand ones. Something like that. So yeah, my name's Buzz. I'm 35, single, and I love jogging, especially on sand. Yeah, everyone says I'm tenacious and as a tick, and I think some of them meant it in a nice way too. So you're out here on your own, pretty rough and tumble place. Wanna hang out a while? Okay, let's be nice and complimentary to this person. Oh, you notice these old things? They're my sand boots. They allow me to traverse the desert without being slowed down at all, so jogging's a breeze. If you'd like to check them out, we could grab a quiet corner and... give me the boots. Well, here's the thing. These sand boots are super rare and I'd give them to you, but... Wait, this is a golden chance to woo. I mean, sure, I'd love to give them to you, you hungry little boot monster, but first, a favour. Have you heard of the legend of the 8th heroine? Everyone's heard the legend of the Gerudo region about the 7 heroines, but some tell of an 8th. Wiped clean from history, no one knows why or how. The phantom heroine, known to all but seen by none, have been taken with legend since I was a child. Find her, show me the 8th heroine, I'll give you these sand boots. Yes, according to those who idolise the 8th heroine, she's a tried somewhere in the Gerudo Highlands. Apparently even a nickname to her. The Bronze Giant. Catchy beyond that, I don't really know much. Might be someone in Gerudo Town who knows more about the 7 heroines. Draw a picture or something. Statue's upper half is visible. And if you'd like, you can use these. They'll be handy. You see them into boots. There we go. That's what we wanted from you, was the snow boots. Hooray! We can sprint nice and quickly through the snow. No one makes these anymore, so they're extremely valuable, so I can't keep them. I'm keeping them. Yeah, there we go. We got some cool boots. It's fine. That's a standard prayer statue, isn't it? Yeah. I was wondering for a second, just because it was in shadow, I was like, is that one of the ones that you can trade the hearts for stamina? But no, I believe there's only the one. Okay, that's basically a different coloured set of the same outfit. Let's buy a bunch of... Yeah, let's buy some food ingredients while we're here, because we could probably do with cooking up a bunch of meals sometime soon. Yeah, we've got money for now. For a while we have money. Let's do shopping. Good price, sure. Yeah, why not? We'll buy the zap shrooms. What have we got around the corner? These are what, seasonings and things? Yeah. We'll take 2 of your rock salt. Hillian rice, we'll take 2 of those. We'll go do a bunch of shopping. Tabantha wheat we can take 3 of. That'll be 36. And we've still got money to buy some meat in a minute. Come on, what meat can we find? Oh, doesn't this look good meat? Can't afford that one. We can get the seared prime rib, prime steak. Oh, didn't mean to talk to you. Salva Salva. Look at me, I can speak another language. Live in Rito Village. Try some of the meat, but they don't seem to have poultry. You want to eat other birds? We got 37 rupees left. Can we get some standard arrows? Yeah. Wait. Just one. I'll buy. Yeah, that's another bundle of arrows. That's all the useful stuff for our ongoing adventure. If you're looking for Lady Riju, she's on the 2nd floor. Normally people aren't allowed into her sleeping quarters. She's given you permission, it seems. Be on your best manners. If she deems you to be a disturbance to her, it will not end well for you. Okay, let's go upstairs and see Riju and find out what's the plan, Riju? What we gonna do? I've been waiting for you. Oh, you didn't say a word. As the chief of the Gerudo, I can sense the power of the heirloom flowing from you. I know that you've succeeded. I am, as you have no doubt noticed, but still but a child. The people look on me with nothing but warmth in their eyes, but even this brings me some pain, I must admit. I've tried hard to be worthy of their love, to be a worthy chief, and to prove myself that I was worthy too. When my family heirloom was stolen, it felt as though a shadow had fallen over me. Yes, your arrival in the midst of all this must be the work of Lady Urbosa. Now, please, give me the helm. How do I look? Okay, to be honest, it is a little bit big for a child's head, but, you know, you look like you know what you're doing. You look important and regal. I'm ready for some kind of important ceremony. It's a memory! Memories make me want to go back there.
Ah, well, you certainly got here fast. I should have expected as much from the princess's own appointed knight. She was out on a survey all day today. Still as the sands now. So, spill it, boy. Have the two of you been getting along all right? It's okay, I know. Your silence speaks volumes. She gets frustrated every time she looks up and sees you carrying that sword on your back. It makes her feel like a failure when it comes to her own destiny. Don't worry, it's not like you carry blame in any of this. It's unfortunate. She's put in more than enough time. Ever since she was a young girl, she's gone through rigorous daily routines to show her dedication. She once passed out in the freezing waters trying to access this sealing power. And she has nothing to show for it. That's the motivation driving her research. I'd be doing the same thing. She really is quite special. You be sure to protect her with your life. It's quite the honor. The night brings a chill. It's probably time we take her in. Or...
Rabusa! What was that? Did you feel that? Wait, what? How did you... What are you doing here? What's so funny?
What's wrong? You're just staring. Anyway, what matters now is, how is it? Do I look all right? Yeah, it's fine. I see. Oh, she has to keep readjusting it. The threat Divine Beast Navoris poses has only grown since we began searching for the heirloom. I believe that Gerudo Town itself may be in danger before too long. As chief and as a Gerudo, I must find some way to stop that thing before it threatens my people. Will you help me? Who would have thought that just before such a monumentous battle, hearing a simple, confident pledge of support from you would be what puts me at ease. I'll head out now. Let's meet at the lookout post south of town. There's only one way to get closer to Boris, and that's with the help of a sand seal. The lookout post isn't too far from town, but you should take a sand seal there. You can get some practice in that way. I'll be there waiting for you with my favourite sand seal, Patricia. Still, it really is a little big. So, tomorrow's episode we're going to go actually tackle the interior of the Divine Beast, which is our sort of temple proper, as it were. Like, the Yiga clan hideout was a temple on the way to the temple, or a dungeon on the way to the dungeon. I really do like that cutscene that we got there. It does a really good job of fleshing out something that I did talk about earlier in the game, which is this whole idea of Princess Zelda. She struggles with the fact that Link is taking very naturally to their position as the legendary knight, but that she is struggling to take on her role as the goddess, and it's an understandable concern and issue for her to have. But yeah, while she may be struggling with it, her response to that struggle is, I'm going to work my socks off and keep trying and be persistent and never give up and work myself to the bone to try and make this work and do what I'm supposed to do. Which I think is a really interesting, nice bit of characterization. Anyway, this is where we're going to save. Tomorrow we'll come back and we'll do the Divine Beast Temple. So thank you very much for watching another episode of Breath of the Wild. We'll have another episode for you again tomorrow. Bye!